comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Starts with a jump in. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player one chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by will this super art connect? That's not gonna hit. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Feeling out the spacing. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Going in, closing moments of the match. One hit KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps up, still slugging, experiencing burnout. Throws a fireball. Fires off the Shikyu Hadouken. Quick breather, not the low kick hits. A real test of nerves here. Shows the medium kick, low heavy. Player one can't use any drive moves. Raw super hard hit coming. Sakai Fuhata. Both sides. Will this super hard do anything? No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. They both jump in. Who's going to steal this? Sets up with the jump in. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Going wild with the throws in the corners. Player two needs to take advantage of this gauge disparity. What's next? What are they gonna do? Fight! Raw super hard incoming. Crowns them from above. Nails it. And whips. They're wide open. This may turn into a big check breakthrough with a throw. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Zones with the fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Goes for the low kick. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right, what's coming up next? Player going on the offensive takes a big gamble and rips out a raw KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and game plan. Medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Charges forward. Their life is hanging by a thread. They're going for the super art. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Player two will look to apply pressure in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. A brave forward jump there to start. Lots of aggression from both sides. The low kick is blocked. What's the play here? Checks with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Does a good job of pushing back. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves opt for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 1 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. A super art? That's not gonna hit. The super doesn't hit. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Low kicks are a no-go. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? From up above, you can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Coming through, takes a trip. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but charges forward. Knockdown. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Almost no KO! Player 2 wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Will this super art connect? Spins it on the super art. Shinku Hadouken! Whiffs the throw. Smart play with the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Risky up-close scrap still going. Knockdown and... Player 1, this is gonna hurt. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. What's this Shinku Hadouken gonna do? Amazing! Drive impact misses. There's a drive impact. Okay, they couldn't leave that unpunished. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Long low attack hits. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2.
Immediate jump in. Goes forward with a gut punch. Nails the anti-air. Anti-air drops. Vegas says, get that jump in out of here. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. This Shin Hashogeki is gonna sting. The super doesn't hit. Knockdown and gets the jump in. Scrapping it out up close. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 low heavy. This can lead to some big damage. Flatlines him. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Gets him with the anti-air. Checks him with the projectile. Low heavy. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Still slugging it out here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue to fight temporarily without using any drop KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the knockdown, and now uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Big super hard hit. It's on. Jumps in. Hits him with a stopping block. Player 2 is dominating this match. Gotta be careful, not fires off the Shinku Hadouken. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Starts off zoning with fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Knockdown. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Throws him down. Was well in range to score the throw. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It goes for the super art. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Takes a trip. Still scrapping for control of the space. Very solid KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Medium kick hits. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Player 2 needs to use drive rush to keep it going. Still slugging it out at this range. Pops him with a shorty. What'll happen? They're going for the super art. Goes for the Shin Hashogeki. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.